How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and we are now in Belgium at the legendary Spa-Francorchamps circuit. We are top of the world drivers standings. Ricardo Rosset out by himself at the top of the standings. We have got the momentum behind us. We are on a fantastic run of results, and we're hoping to keep it going. Can we stretch our lead in the world driver standings here? This could be a track that could be very, very, very suited to the what we've got under the chassis in the Tyrrell. Look at all those straights, man. Look at that. This could be a very tidy race indeed for us. But we're not getting ahead of ourselves, because we have got, I can see this corner here at the bus stop being a bit of an issue if we try and attack this with too much pace. But we'll do what we do. We will just keep the car in the middle of the road. Not doing that. We get a wee bit of the drifting going on there. Lift source could be a bit of an issue as well. Because we saw there, but we have started poorly our first qualifying run as we make our way up Eau Rouge for the first time and along the Kemmel Straight here at Spa. What a circuit this is. This is probably where we'll get a lot of our time, this, and the run up to the bus stop. Everything else is a bit tight, so we could be almost spun again. We saved that there, so this isn't going to be a good one. But the last few races we have only needed one stint for qualifying. For those joining us for the first time, first of all, welcome. This is the Tyrrell's last dance series that we're doing on the channel. We are behind the wheel of the last ever Tyrrell car in Formula 1 with Ricardo Rosset. And the qualifying setup that we do is we do one run of 6 laps, go into the pit, see where we are, fast forward half an hour and come back out, and then to do the other 6 if need be. But the last few times we've been so far ahead, we haven't needed to do that, which is nice. It's a nice position to be in, and we just get cracked right onto the race. So races so far this year have either been a no points finish or a win. So 7 wins this year. We're on 70 points, 3 ahead of Mickey Hakkinen. Currently 67, I believe we are. So we're either on 80 and Mickey has 77, and we're going to cleanly pass our. See, there we go. There's bus stop issues there. Cleanly passed our teammate. So we're 3 points ahead of Mickey Hakkinen as it stands just now, as we come up to the source for the second time. And that is tight corners, not the Tyrrell's best friend here, as we've seen at some tracks this year, namely Buenos Aires, and that disaster. We have to lift off to go, just to be sure, lift off going through the Eau Rouge of Radion section there. I will mention that it does include Radion as well, for anyone who is a Radion truther, who doesn't like that Eau Rouge gets all the plaudits. So here we go to the part of the track which might be the more technical part of the track, requires the more downforce. We've got a very low downforce car, very good in a straight line. Sections like this, less so. Our run in Austria was a very, very close race. That could have been our first points finish that wasn't a win before our gearbox broke. Our gearbox packed in 2 laps from the end. We had a good battle on the go with Michael Schumacher there, where we were catching up and passing on the straights, sort of the start finish straight, the big run up the hill, and then after turn 2, those 3 straights there. Then as soon as you get into the middle section at the end of the lap in sector 3, you're sort of then. It was all Michael there. The Ferrari was getting the best of us there. So we are provisionally pole. That's because we're probably the only one that's set a time so far. As we're just lift a wee bit on here, and then when we see the bus stop coming up, there's the Shell logo there. We will just take our time going round here, take a wee bit of the grass, but that is okay for the rally master, the drift master himself, Ricky Rosset here. And so 1:58 is to beat. We've comfortably past that mark. We're now on a 1:55.160. We do park our car there at Osos, which is not helpful. Kills a lot of time there. We lost a fair few seconds there. But we're off and running again. Can we take that flat? No, as I was saying those words, can we take it flat? I backed out and I hit the brakes a wee bit. That's just, it was a bit, the words were confident, the actions less so. And oh yes, that was a lovely run through the couple of corners we have there at the end of the straight. Get round the corner, there we go, just about. We did keep a good bit of speed in there, but towards the end of the corner there, it wasn't so good. So round we go through one there. I'm gonna get some. Whoa! See, I get distracted a bit by an upcoming back marker. It's another black car. It could be a Minardi. It could also be a dark blue Prost. Let's just see what we have got, what we're contending with when we get round the corner here. As we head onto another high speed part of the track. Oh, we might catch up with it. Is it another car? Is it just the way that the rest of the track is getting drawn on? No, it is definitely another car. So we'll see the shell logo come up soon. Hit the brakes. It is a Minardi. Yeah, that was probably the best that we've done. The best bus stop there, as we have now doing a bit of drifting now. That's a very nice way of doing that corner. We've not had a proper drift in a good few races now. That was a staple of the first couple of races that we had. But we have that was a much nicer way of doing it. So we hit the brakes here. Yeah, that's nice. This could be a very, very good lap indeed. I'm feeling it. I'm liking it. It's very clean so far, clean and tidy. 1:54 still puts us on pole provisionally. It's still a lot of time to go. This is obviously the time where you just had 1 hour to do 12 laps maximum, including your in and out lap. Oh, and this one, your out lap, you're already on track when you start, so you do get an extra wheel lap if you were trying to do it properly. Around here, it's getting a bit scrappy now. Try and keep. I see, very scrappy indeed. We've lost a lot of the momentum we had in the first part of the lap. Just in that couple of corners there, that was very, very poor. We're going to open up the Tyrrell here, see what she can give us in this last bit. Here, I'm not going to brake, I'm just going to lift off a bit. There we go, much nicer, carrying a lot more speed through here. Wait for the shell logo to appear. There she is there. As we slightly cut the corner. I prefer to say cutting the chicane there. As we are just going to come round here to finish the lap, and we go faster once again. It's a 1:53.680. We didn't get the drift round the corner there that we were hoping for. I'm not sure how I do it. I didn't do it a lot of the time. I just knew that sort of keeping the car on the track, I had to drive a bit more cleanly, but I didn't know. I knew how to stop it. I just didn't know what I was doing to do it. So let's see where we are. So the first sector, 1:07.280. We go round here. This is the bit where we could find some time. I don't think I'm not sure we'll find time in. Well, certainly. I'm not sure if we'll find time in sector 1 or sector 3. Although the last bit of sector 3 was very poor indeed. So there could be time there to be had. This is going to be the last hot lap of this stint anyway. So we just lift off a bit and try and get ourselves round here in one piece. We do. So we're quite a bit behind here. Oh, come on. Come on, stay on the track. There we go. Don't know what happened there that pushed us onto the track. So this is the bit that's been that was very untidy last time out. As we open her up once again for the last time in this stint, and we will see where we're going. 20 seconds we need to get from here to the finish line to break the timing barrier, hopefully quicker than we did before. Did slam on the brakes a wee bit there, but not to worry, as the Shell logo is in sight here. Whoa, we've cut the corner majorly there. That could help our time. Not very. Oh, come on, turn the car, please. Turn the car, please. Nah, no, we're thingy. So that's not going to be a. That's not going to be a good one even. So we're just going to. There we go. Even kissed the tyre barrier there. 1998, obviously the Belgian Grand Prix, not Ricardo Rosset's finest moment in his career. Certainly, that was where the massive pile up at the start. And the iconic Murray Walker. Oh, this is the worst start to a Grand Prix I've ever seen. Or something along with my Murray Walker impression has got to be leaves a lot to be desired, but a classic Murray anyway at the start of the Belgian Grand Prix 1998. Yeah, Ricardo Rosset. After, I mean, I don't know, I can't remember why he did it. Whether he stole on the line or something, but he comes in. I mean, he absolutely piles into there's carnage on the way down to Eau Rouge. Like cars everywhere, bits of car everywhere. And Ricardo Rosset, like 5 seconds after the whole thing has gone down, just plows into the thing. He goes full speed, just goes right into the carnage. I mean, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. So not his finest hour in real life, but this could be his finest hour where he stretches the World Drivers' Championship standings a wee bit further in his favour. And we are, yes, we've got 20 seconds from here to the finish line to see if we can improve on our time. We could do, because we've kept a lot of speed there. This is going to be very good. Look for the Shell logo. There it's there. Oh no, we've spun! Oh, that was going to be a good one as well. That could have been a good one as well. We just slammed on the anchors a bit too hard there. In fact, we needed to go into the pits anyway, so we've actually lucked out there. So I would have just ploughed right into the pits, talking about Ricardo Rosset ploughing into things. So, here we go. So that's us. No fuel intake. We are 1.8 seconds ahead of David Coulthard, so we might need to go out once again. We're well advanced the time, the usual half hour, and we will see where we're going to be with 17 minutes of the session still remaining. So where are we going to be put here? Where are we? We are not on the timing screen there, so 1:53.6. We need to get that down by 7/10 there to overtake DC and Michael Schumacher and Mika Hakkinen, so we could be 4th or 5th, and we're not quite sure where we are there. But 6/10 will put us right in the mix. There is 6/10 here. I know we can do that. So DC has done his full complement of 12 laps. So we are currently sitting 4th. So we can do that absolutely fine. 6/10 on DC there. Oh, see, right, we could do Eau Rouge and Radion. We could do that section there, the Eau Rouge complex. We could do that in very quickly. We could find time there. It didn't seem to. That was almost full throttle. There was a slight lift there, but we can certainly do it. So let's go here. Round the technical time. We just need to get ourselves round. Hopefully we can clear ourselves of the frost that was behind us. We seem to have already. That shows you the power that we've got underneath the hood here. Yeah, he's miles back. So that is good. We're not going to have to deal with a frost just getting all up our stuff. And here, there we go. So, right, steady. Come on, Ricky. No need for that now. Let's see, I've got that maybe a car in front of us. It's just the drawing of the track on the screen there. So I'm quite happy with that. Not going to reach any back markers. There's the Shell logo coming into sight there. I think actually be a car in front of us. Hopefully we can clear them. If they can stay away from us, they're there. That looks like it's that Stewart. As we have overcooked the entry into it. Now we're going the wrong way. Okay, so it doesn't matter about the Stewart that's in front of us because we have made a right codgers of that one. So lost a lap there in which we can do some damage to DC's time. It's been a couple of weeks since we last spoke. Has anything happened in the world of Formula 1 in the last couple of weeks? I can't think. No, Miami Grand Prix is coming up. Oh yes, Adrian Newey's leaving Red Bull. That is that is quite the shock. I didn't expect to see that one. That has been confirmed this week as we are talking. I'm recording this on Friday the 3rd. So I think it was yesterday. No, day before. It was Wednesday as I'm recording this that it was announced that he's definitely leaving Q1 of 2025. So he's not going to be, wherever he goes, are not going to be as he's not really going to make. I don't think he's going to have. Well, he won't be able to. There'll be some regulation there that he's not going to be able to. He'll still be working for Red Bull, develop that car over the year. But starting in 2025 with a new set of regulations coming on in 2026, with these with the new engines, you've got to think that Ferrari must have been looking at this time, and Aston Martin, really, to be fair. And anybody worth their salt would, like, Adrian Newey could go anywhere. It's just about not necessarily who can attract Adrian Newey. It's about who wants Adrian Newey. It's going to be about who Adrian Newey wants. The team's not going to have much to say in it. I think any of them would. You would bite your hand off for Adrian Newey. It'll be interesting where he's going to go. It's obviously Ferrari's the heavily linked one, as we go a bit slow round the Glaciers there. Ferrari's the heavily linked one. I've seen Aston, because he would want to work with Fernando Alonso. So it's all going to be very. I mean, unless that's just a smokescreen because he wants to go to Aston because he's always wanted to work with Lance Stroll, obviously. That could be. That's going to be it. That's going to be an interesting one. So that's. As if it wasn't. Well, it gives some drama to the Formula 1 season. It looks like it's going to be another easy Red Bull, Max Verstappen World Championship, let's be honest. It's going to be another double World Championship for Red Bull, you've got to think. So at least it gives us something to be excited about, talk about over the course of the year. Genuinely, potentially, I mean, willing into existence. I don't use the Instagram for this channel very often, but it is on there. On Instagram at CM91 Racing on there. I did put a picture of Adrian Newey in his old McLaren guard from 1998, 1999, that time, the old black and chrome West McLaren Mercedes, the classic McLaren Mercedes, the one that we're absolutely horsing in this World Championship. Willing that into existence. Newey and McLaren, it's got to happen again. Ron Dennis is out the way, there's nobody really can fall out with. Do it, Adrian, you know you want to. But yes, in the comment section below, where do you think you want where do you think Adrian Newey is going to end up next year? And if it's different, who do you want Adrian Newey to be at next year? Because there could be two completely different answers. As we're going to come out here, this is going to be very tight. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up on DC notes. So I think it's all going to be, it's the entry into La Source here. Can we go on there? Alright, okay, that's bottom was slightly better. With assisted by the tyre barrier there. Oh, come on, turn the car, man! The controller just didn't do what I wanted to do there. Hopefully we've not lost too much time. We've lost a bucket of time there compared to DC. We're 2 seconds down there already. The looks of things. It doesn't give you the, obviously it doesn't give you the timing deltas there, which is very disappointing. This is just an absolute disaster of a lap here. So we're going to still be sitting 4th after this one. So we are running out of potential hot laps here. Which the inconsistencies are a bit of a concern for the race here. Let's just get round here, past the golden arches, and just prepare ourselves for build up enough momentum to get onto the flying lap. Lap number 11. 2 more to go. Right, there we go. Let's open her up, Ricardo. Let's do this. Let's open her up and get some momentum, get some sweet momentum behind us. Get the acceleration going here. There we go. Lovely. Look for the shell. There it's there. Obviously it comes in at different times. So with the draw distance, it comes in at different times every time. Not ideal. So we've lost whatever momentum we had. Just trying. Right, so that looks like it's a car coming up behind us there. Speaking of the black and chrome. Let's just ease ourselves round here. We've got to keep moving the car. Right, we've lost a bunch of time there. But Hakkinen has done the fastest sector now. A 24.080. But we just kept our foot down, our foot firmly placed on the floor. Where's the timing barrier? I don't know if we were quicker there, but that was a good entry and exit through Eau Rouge Radio and onto the Kemmel Street. That was very tidy as well. The concentration is heightened now. Come on, get round the corner. Here we go. It's this bit of the track, these corners here, that are losing mega time for us. Faster flowing bits we are absolutely nonplussed by. They're not even a concern for us. It's these corners here. It's the ones that tighten as they go. It's the ones that start tight, and we've gone onto the grass there. Whatever momentum we've got, and that's DC. It can't be DC because he's done his 12 laps. That might be Mika Hakkinen packing. Look at DC's helmet there. It could be Mika Hakkinen absolutely laughing at us as he passes us for making a mistake on what could have been a very good lap indeed. This is going to be a 1 lap shootout now. Who is going to be pole? Is it going to be us? Is it going to be Mika Hakkinen? We almost slamming at the back of Mika Hakkinen. Mika Hakkinen drives us off the track. I don't like that now. That was dirty from the flying fin there. Poor show from Mika Hakkinen. He wasn't expecting to be in a title fight with a Tyrrell at the start of the season, but this is where he is. And he is playing dirty. He didn't even expect to be behind a Tyrrell at the start of the season. And his Adrian Newey car. This was this was Adrian Newey's first McLaren, after all. Speaking of Adrian Newey, now we're going to come on, get in his wing mirrors. Let him know that we are here, and we are here for a fight. We're getting closer to him. We have got the power underneath the hood that the McLaren just doesn't. Come on, keep going. They might have an aerodynamic genius, but we have the power underneath the hood that McLaren just don't have. The Mercedes engine hasn't fulfilled its potential this season the same way that the Tyrrell engine has. I don't even know what the Tyrrell engine is. Is that a Cosy? Maybe a Cosworth. I'm not sure. Don't care. It's a monster. Oh, come on. Oh, Mika Hakkinen's in his head now. We've got a bit of bouncing on the go. We had a bit of porpoise in there. Here we go. Into the final sector. Slightly cleaner there, although we did catch a bit of the grass. This is going to be a tasty race indeed. I can just sense it. Struggle to keep the car on the track for a full, between the white lines for a full lap. Mika Hakkinen getting a bit racy. He's bringing out his inner Michael Schumacher. So here we go. Bus stop chicane between us and pole position. That was nice. That was nice. Here we go. Ricardo Rosset for pole position. Can we do it? Oh, that looked like a 150. That looked like a 150. Have that, Mika Hakkinen. Let's go to the start grid and see where we finished up. And we are indeed on pole for the Belgian Grand Prix. We won't be coming in at the end. Mika Hakkinen has got a very good start. He's right up beside us. We need to watch that. We need to watch that. We've gone wide. We have pulled wide. We've almost tangled with David Coulthard. We have tangled with the Williams there. And we're now down to third. Oh, a disastrous start for the Belgian Grand Prix. We weren't steaming in at the end and almost causing chaos, but we have lost 2 places. Not good at all. One to our title rival, and the other one, the man that's third in the World Championship that we have just passed with ease at the end of the Eau Rouge Radillon section. But Mika Hakkinen is ahead. He is well ahead. And we just need to make sure that we stay disciplined and try and keep up with him at the very least for the next 5.5 laps. 5.5 laps to the end. We need to just bide our time. Keep disciplined. Don't let Michael Schumacher run into a side pod the way he did there. We need to try and keep up with Mika Hakkinen because a win for Mika Hakkinen brings him right to that would possibly bring us level. I don't know. It might not bring us level. Because it's 10 and then 6 he might go back ahead in the World Driver Standards if my memory and mathematics is correct. Mika Hakkinen is away, so we are going, there he's there. We're going to need to be very disciplined to get round these next couple of corners and absolutely batter down the straights that we can. So we've got 2 good straights coming up here. We do have the bus stop and we've got the source just to contend with, thrown right in the middle of those 2 corners are the spanner that is firmly right in the middle of our works. We've cleared Michael Schumacher. And we have entered the first part of the bus stop. The bus stop entry was fine. The bus stop exit was even better. Mika Hakkinen, you are in our sights, sir. As we'll just try and ease the car round. Ease the car round the corner there. We have lost a stack of time there to Mika Hakkinen. We've let Schumacher come back on us there. It was Frentzen that we hit at the start there. He was the Williams, the naughty Williams that tried to take us out right at the very start. I have no idea where Mika Hakkinen is now. 3.2 seconds down the road. This is those corner, the first corner where it's just the tightest stuff here. Pins with the almost spun. Keep it on the track, Ricky. Keep it on the track, big man. That's it. This is the World Championship you're driving for here. Let's not do anything majorly silly. A second place is fine. We have Monza to come. We have Suzuka to come. Albeit we've got the Nürburgring to come, and I don't think that's going to be a very good one for us. But you just got to keep disciplined. The Schumacher is gaining on us. This could be a fight like we had at Austria. But it's all about making sure we keep ahead of Michael Schumacher as opposed to catching up with Mika Hakkinen. He's gained 2 seconds on us here. So he's got further down the road. We just need to make sure that we can just stay in this Michael sandwich. Okay, so we're going to open her up here. We need to try and at least get in his wing mirrors. Let him know that we're not giving up. Let him know that we're there. I can't see him. I cannot see him. Oh, I didn't even see the corner there. That was just mental. He's crossed the line. He's getting further and further away from us. Round the corner, come on. Get round the corner here, that's it. Slow and steady comes second in the race. This is lap 3, 7 seconds between us and Mika Hakkinen now. I think Mika is away. We can kiss goodbye a race victory here So the World Championship, we've gained 2 seconds, so it does show that we have the pace on the McLaren. It's sort of the fast bits, obviously. But, oh, come on! But it's these corners where the car just has a tendency to go out from underneath us. That's where we are having major problems. The car has got, as I've said on numerous occasions before, the car has the turning circle of the Titanic. If this car, despite not being the same size as the Titanic, if it was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, it would have hit the iceberg as well. So we just keep losing time to Mika in the middle section. So it is now we're fighting to keep hold of our second place and pick up as many points in the World Drivers' Championship standings as we can. That was tidy there. We need to have a wee quick look back at some point to see where Michael is. He's away. He is further back. So if we can keep disciplined and we can keep on in between the 2 white lines that mark out the track limits, we should be okay. Sort of mechanical disasters aside, like we had at Austria.
Hakkinen leads.
So that's Mika. He's stinging. He's absolutely rampant in this one. 1:51. He keeps going fast. He's going fast. He set the fastest lap of the race every lap since we started. That was not a clean entry there. That was very poor. I parked the car on the chicane there, on the corner. That was very poor indeed. But that was lovely done there. So we're away. We've cleared Schumacher. 3 laps to go, including the completion of this one. So we just need to. That was nice. It's the first time we've almost not spun in a while. Let's get going here. Come on. Let's get something going here. Come on, Ricardo, let's do this. Let's do it for Brazil. We're the first Brazilian world champion since the late great Ayrton Senna. He's firmly on 7 wins in a season. He is firmly on the Brazilian race in Mount Rushmore. He's up there with Emerson Fittipaldi. He is up there with Rubens Barrichello. He is up there with Ayrton Senna. Move over Nelson Piquet. There is a new star in town, and it is Ricardo Rosset. Here we go. Let's just keep in front of Michael here. I need to check back to see where he is. Can I quickly do it here? Yeah, we've cleared them. That's good. There's the Shell logo there. Okay, I turned in a bit too early there, but never mind. 153. I mean, Mika Hakkinen is 152, so Mika Hakkinen is still. He's been setting 151s. He's a second a lap quicker. Which, yeah, or over a second a lap quicker in some cases. So we're on lap 4 and he's 6 seconds ahead. We've just finished 4 laps and 6 seconds ahead, all because I can't get round my source cleanly, I think, and then there's been some dodgy corners, but 8 seconds between us and Hakkinen. I think with early doors, as you know, we sort of conceded the race to Mika there. Stranger things have happened. See the end of Damon Hill's win in Austria. That was the final lap of that race. On Damon's Redemption. The Damon's Redemption series playlist is on the channel. Strange things can happen on the final laps of a race. Mika might have some form of mechanical failure. We've got to hope for that for our sake, and it's something that takes Mika out of the race or slows him right down, because we need that just now. We're not going to catch him up on race pace, unfortunately. He's just been too good for us in the race. We had that one good lap with lap 12 qualifying, came out of, that was the very, very good clean lap. We did amazingly well there, but it's just not to be in the race. Mika Hakkinen has just blown us out of the water in the race. We're faster than him over one lap, as we've proved. But it's just not to be in the race, which is fine. You can't win them all. But after 5 laps, Hakkinen, Rosset, Schumacher, Coulthard, Irvine, and Heinz Harald Frentzen. Now there is a Minardi, so we are at 1 lap for the end. This could be the miracle that we're looking for. We're 1 lap from the end, and we have got some back markers on the go here. Now, can we pass our teammate cleanly? That's going to be a question. He has tried to take it off a couple of times. As we pass that Minardi with no issues whatsoever. Yeah, 8 seconds. He's not been troubled by the back markers, unfortunately. And the fact that Minardi just seems to be out on its own there. So let's have a wee go round here. So last lap of the race. This has been our most clean so far, unfortunately. But we've not been able to get anywhere close to matching the 150 that we had in qualifying. But you know, we have picked up, so it's going to be another podium. It's going to be our first points finish of the year. Again, barring any mechanical issues, it's going to be their first points of the year that haven't been a race win. So go us! Look at us maturing as racing drivers. We're maturing as a racing driver. We are happy to take points that are not just the full complement of 10. So we are just going to complete this lap cleanly. We are clear of Michael Schumacher, so let's just not mess around at the bus stop. Let's not try and be a hero and try and go for a major. Yeah, let's just nice and cleanly do that. We're going to come out the bus stop exit, and we're going. Mika Hakkinen has just crossed the line there. We're going to cross the line in second place to take some more points in the World Drivers' standings. More important points. If we're not going to finish in first, we have got to finish ahead. And that is what we have done very, very nicely indeed. So we've got to finish as close to Mika Hakkinen as we possibly can. We've stretched the lead over Michael Schumacher in second place as well. So that's always a good thing. So we will see where that puts us in terms of the standings. Alex Wirtz overtook Frentzen at the end there, Alex Wirtz takes the final point. So bad luck there on the last lap for Frentzen, but it's Hakkinen, Rosset, Schumacher, Coulthard, Eddie Irvine, and Alex Wirtz taking the last points there. So the World Driver standings is as follows. We remain ahead of Mika Hakkinen, so we must have been 5 points ahead of Mika there. So we are 1 point ahead of Mika Hakkinen as it stands heading into the next race. We are on 76 points. Mika Hakkinen is on 75. Michael Schumacher is 14 points behind Mika Hakkinen. And 15 points behind us. Still mathematically possible for Michael Schumacher to be World Drivers' Champion, as it is just about for David Coulthard. But it's 1 from 4 there. Mathematically, Eddie Irvine is out of the World Drivers' standings. 40 points between ourselves and Irvine, but there's not enough races for Eddie Irvine to win the count back on there. We've won 7 of them this year, so that's where we are. Eddie Irvine in 5th, Frentzen in 6th, Wirtz in 7th, taking that last point off Frentzen. Then you've got Alesi, Damon Hill, Johnny Herbert, Ralph Schumacher being your final point scorer of the season. And the World Constructors Champions, there is, if my mathematics is correct, 47 points still to play for, so it is still mathematically possible for Ferrari to overhaul McLaren with 47, 3 races to go, 48 points, sorry. So it's still mathematically possible for for Ferrari to overhaul McLaren there, just about, but McLaren could be crowned World Constructors Championships next time out. But that is going to be it for this one. We'll get you back on the World Drivers' Championship table there. That's going to be it for this one. I just want to thank everyone who is still with us at this point. It's greatly appreciated. Your enjoyment is all is the number one thing here. So hopefully you have enjoyed, and thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please consider liking the it would be very grateful if you were to like the video, and also click the subscription as well, and you'll see more from this series as it comes to an end. The Damon's Redemption series, which is also ongoing, and then plenty of 1999 Formula 1 content as well. But until next time out, when we look to continue our momentum, keep it going towards the World Driver Stamp Championships. Until that point, thank you all once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next